Namaste, dear yogis. Welcome to this after sickness yoga practice. Make sure that you're feeling 100% healthy again, and if you're not sure, check with your doctor first. This yoga class is meant for you to slowly ease your way back into your yoga routine and build up strength. So with all that being said, find your way slowly into a child's pose. Bring your big toes together. Separate your knees as much as you want, or you can keep your knees together. Sit back on your heels. Lower your chest down. You can lengthen your arms out in front of you while you're resting your forehead on the ground, or keep your arms along your body. So take a moment to find your way into your version of child's pose. Remember, as always in yoga, listen to your body first, and especially now after you've been sick. Maybe you feel a little bit more sore or tight. So just take your time and make any adjustments. And once you find your way in your child's pose, take a big belly breath in through your nose. Deep breath out. Let that be a release. Soften your jaw. One more time. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let your hips be heavy. Soften your feet. Relax your jaw and facial muscles. Keep your breath flowing. Now in child's pose, we're going to add a side body stretch. So you can lift your upper body up and walk your hands towards your right side. So maybe even off the yoga mat. And place your left hand on top of your right. So this is a gentle side body stretch. Make sure that you're grounding down through your sitting bones, especially your left one. Take a few deep, nourishing breaths. And then slowly walk your hands over towards your left side. Lift your chest and head up. And then place your right hand on top of your left. So remember to ground down through your sitting bones. Breathe into your right side body. Keep everything relaxed as much as possible. Take one more deep breath here. Then slowly walk your hands back to center, and then from there come to an all fours position, tabletop pose, with your knees under your hips and wrists under your shoulders for a few rounds of cat-cow pose. As you inhale, drop your belly, look forward, and as you exhale, round your spine, chin to your chest, cat pose. So as you breathe in, come into cow pose, open your chest, arch your spine. And as you exhale, push the earth away and look at your belly button. Keep going, do a few more rounds on your own, so follow your breath. Then make it your last breathing cycle and come to a neutral spine. For a gentle neck stretch, take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, look over your right shoulder and slightly shift your hips, your weight a little bit towards your left. Keep breathing. On the inhale, come back to center, switching sides. Exhale, look over your left shoulder and slightly shift your hips towards your right side. Keep your breath flowing. Inhale, slowly come back to center to your tabletop pose, and then from there, for a very gentle mild back bend, into a Sphinx Pose. Lengthen your legs out behind you, pressing the tops of your feet into the ground. And then place your forearms and elbows on the ground. Elbows are more or less under your shoulders or a little bit forward past your shoulders. Shine your heart forward. You can look forward or down, so your forearms are parallel with each other. And take a few deep, nourishing breaths in Sphinx Pose. Each time you inhale, feel that gentle stretch in your front body. And each time you exhale, relax. Then we're going to add a twist in Sphinx Pose. Bring your left forearm in about a 45-degree angle. And then place your right hand underneath your right shoulder and gently push yourself up and away from the ground, looking over towards your right side. So it's just a very gentle stretch here with a twist. Keep your breath even, smooth, and steady. Then very slowly, as you exhale, come back to center, switching sides. So placing your right forearm in a 45-degree or diagonal angle or wherever is comfortable, and your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Gently push yourself up and away from the ground and hold it right there. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out. Slowly release, come back to Sphinx Pose. Take a deep breath. Now in Sphinx Pose, we're going to add a gentle hip stretch. Bring your left knee up, maybe up in line with your left hip. Flex your left foot, and there's a 90-degree angle by your left knee. If that's too much, you can always place your left knee on a soft blanket, folded blanket, or just adjust wherever you need to. And breathe into the stretch, giving your body the opportunity to adjust, and let that stretch open up and relax your body. Slowly come back, lengthen out your left leg behind you, switching sides. Bring your right knee up in at about the same height of your hip or a little bit lower. Keep that 90-degree angle with your right knee and flex your right foot. Take a deep breath. Notice where you feel the stretch. Take one more deep breath in through your nose, deep breath out. Allowing this stretch to improve your hip mobility and flexibility. And then slowly come back to your Sphinx Pose. Hold it for 2 deep breaths. Then we're going to do a shoulder stretch. Place your left elbow above your left shoulder, and your left forearm is in a diagonal line, or just however you need to. And then place your right hand underneath your right shoulder. You can rest on your left cheek. Bend your right knee and bring your right lower leg up. Then push into your right palm and push yourself away like you're rolling over towards your left side. And maybe your right toes are touching the floor, maybe not, maybe they're hovering. That's totally fine. So you'll feel the stretch here in your left shoulder. So remember that you can always adjust. If you need to lower your left elbow or put it higher, go for it. When you lower your left elbow, the shoulder stretch is more intense. When your left elbow is higher, it's less intense. Notice your breath. Make sure it's flowing without any effort. Then slowly come back to center. And then we'll switch sides. So you're lying on your tummy. Place your right forearm in a diagonal line. So your right elbow is probably a little bit above your right shoulder. So if your right elbow is in line with your right shoulder, it's more an intense stretch. So make sure to adjust. And plant your left hand underneath your left shoulder. Bend your left knee. Bring your left lower leg up. And then push yourself away. So pushing your left hand into the ground. Rolling over towards the back. And hold. Breathe into your right shoulder. And again, if you feel like you've gone too far, gently come back and adjust yourself. Rest on your right cheek or the right side of your forehead. So try to make yourself as comfortable as possible in this stretch. Take your final breath. Then slowly come back, lying down on your tummy again. Now here you have the option to stick with Sphinx Pose. If that felt good, go for it with your elbows underneath your shoulders. Forearms are parallel with each other. Or take Cobra Pose to strengthen your back muscles. Placing your hands underneath your shoulders and then slowly peeling your chin and chest off the ground. Pressing the tops of your feet and pubic bone firmly into the ground. So really let your back muscles do the work. Keep your breath flowing. If you need a break, lower your forehead down. One more breath. Well done, and then slowly lower your forehead down. We're going to work our way into a downward facing dog, the first one of this practice. Step your hands a little bit forward past your shoulders, curl your toes under, then lift your knees and hips up and back, lengthen your spine, and soften your knees as much as you need to. And your heels don't need to be touching the ground, so take a moment here to find your way into your downward facing dog. You can also widen your stance by placing your feet along the edges of your yoga mat. So do whatever feels comfortable and nourishing for you. And you're also welcome to pedal out your feet, stretch out your calves and hamstrings. So let this be an intuitive downward facing dog. Follow what feels good for you. Then lengthen your spine and bend your knees as much as possible, pressing your tummy against your upper thighs. And then slowly from downward facing dog into three-legged down dog, lifting your right leg up and slowly step it through, small steps or one big step. Take your time, there's no rush. Coming into a low lunge. Uncurl your left toes. Make sure that your right knee is above your right ankle. And you can frame your front foot, keeping your hands by either side of your front foot. You can also place your hands on your right knee. And the last option is to lift your arms up. Scissor your thighs together so there's a lot of strength and energy in your lower body and a sense of ease in your upper body. Then slowly lower your hands down if they were up. Place your left hand by the inside of your right foot for an easy twist. As you breathe in, curl your toes under so you're on the ball of your left foot and lift your right arm up. Hold and keep breathing. Open your heart space, feel that twist in your spine. Beautiful, and then very slowly as you exhale, lower your right hand down by the outside of your right foot. And then slowly coming into a half splits pose. Shifting your weight towards the back. Lengthen out your right leg and flex your right foot. So walk your hands along and place them more or less by your right knee. Keep flexing your right foot. Feel that stretch. Breathe into it. And you can add a twist by keeping your left hand on the ground and reaching your right arm up. Keep your hips parallel with the ground. And slowly release as you exhale. Then slowly come back into your low lunge. And then from there, step it back into a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. You can always take a break and come into child's pose. And then we'll do the same on the other side. From your down dog, inhale, raise your left leg up and slowly step it forward in between your hands into a lunge, low lunge. Engage your core while you're stepping your left foot through. Take small steps or a big step. You can also help your left foot forward with your left hand. Uncurl your back toes. Keep your hands on the ground, that's option 1. Another option is to place your hands on your left knee while lifting your torso up. Look forward. Hug your thighs in towards each other. And the last option is to reach your arms all the way up. Breathe. Release as you exhale. Curl your right toes under and place your right hand by the inside of your left foot for easy twist. As you inhale, reach your left arm up, twisting your chest to your left. Hold it here and keep your breath flowing. Take one more deep breath and release as you exhale. And then slowly from your low lunge into half splits pose. Place your right knee on the ground and uncurl your right toes. And slowly walk your hands a little bit back, shifting your weight towards the back. Lengthen out your left leg, flex your left foot. Keep your hips in line with each other. Breathe. Breathe into your half splits pose. And then we'll add a twist, keeping your right hand on the ground. As you breathe in, reach your left arm up and again. Make sure that your hips are even with each other and parallel with the ground. Keep your breath flowing. Great work. Then very slowly lower your left arm down. Shifting your weight back forward into your low lunge. And then slowly into a downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. From down dog, slowly come on down to your knees for child's pose, balasana. Sit back on your heels with your knees together or separated. Place your forehead on the ground and reach your arms out to the front or along your body. Take 2 deep, nourishing breaths. Inhale to expand your whole body. Fill yourself with oxygen, clean, fresh air. Exhale to soften and relax. Once more. Well done. Slowly from child's pose, come into a cross-legged seated position. Sit up straight and bring your arms out to the sides. Cross your right arm over your left. Hold on to your opposite shoulder blades, stacking your elbows. And bring your elbows a little bit up. There might be a tendency to keep them down, but try to bring them up and notice that feeling, that sensation in your shoulder blades. That will be, you might feel a gentle stretch there. So you can stay right there. You can also take it a step further by breathing in to lengthen your spine, breathing out, rounding your spine, lowering your elbows down. Breathe into your upper back. As you inhale, feel the expansion in your upper back in between your shoulder blades. As you exhale, soften, relax, and release. Keep your breath flowing. Then slowly release, come back up, release your arms, switching sides. Now cross your left arm or the other arm over your right. Hold on to your opposite shoulder blades, stacking your elbows, and lift your elbows up. Hold it here, breathe into your upper body, and if you want to take it a step further, breathe into lengthen your spine, lifting your elbows up. Exhale to round your spine, creating more space in your upper body, in between your shoulder blades. Feel that stretch and breathe into it. Soften your facial muscles and your jaw. Try to relax your shoulders. Well done. Slowly come back and release. Bring your arms out to the sides. Place your right fingertips on the ground. Breathe in. Reach your left arm up. Exhale. Take a side body stretch towards your right side. Ground down through your sitting bones. Breathe into your left side body. And slowly switch sides. Place your left fingertips or hand on the ground. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, dive towards your left side. Again, keep your sitting bones on the ground. Open up your whole right side body. Breathe into it. And slowly come back to center. And let's finish with a few rainbow breaths. Bringing your fingertips out to the sides. As you inhale, so match your breath with movement. Circle your arms up with your palms facing up. So at the end of your inhale, your hands are all the way up. As you breathe out, turn your palms facing down. Circling and lowering your arms all the way down. Again, inhale, circle your arms up with your palms facing up. As you exhale, lowering your arms down, press the air away. Beautiful. Then let's seal our practice together. As you inhale, circle your arms up. Imagine you're gathering all the love, light, health, and blessings in between your hands and arms. Exhale, unite your hands and place your hands in prayer position in front of your heart. Give yourself a big thank you that you took this time to slowly ease your way back into your yoga practice. And it's my wish that this practice is a blessing to you, from my heart to yours. Hey Yogi, thank you so much for stepping on the yoga mat with me. You did it, and I'm super proud of you. I have this gift for you that I would love to send to you. It's a beautiful flow for gratitude. All you need to do is click the link below this video, enter your first name and your email, and then I'll send it to you right away. So make sure that you get that gift, and then also make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. So hit that red subscribe button if you haven't already. Like this video, share it with your friends and your family, and also share a little bit about your yoga journey in the comments. If you have any questions or feedback or just about how it went for you, I would love to hear from you. And I look forward to seeing you soon again on the yoga mat. Bye for now.